It's fascinating even now to still, to hear her music. She was so gifted and so talented and so missed.
Well, there had been a documentary and there had been a television movie. Both were wanting. Both did not capture her soul, her dignity. They didn't capture everything everybody wants to know about her. And most importantly, they didn't capture the music. They didn't capture those great songs. They didn't capture that voice that defined a generation. Say, are you pinching yourself? I mean, the success, 7 consecutive #1 songs. I mean, that first album, she was such a workhorse for that. And the second, in America, if an artist breaks, you got to pay justice to the pop stations, to the urban stations, if they're an African-American artist. If you're someone like Whitney Houston breaking in every country of the world, you've got to pay your dues. You've got to go to the UK, you've got to go to France, you've got to go to Japan, you've got to go to Africa. She went everywhere.
Common criticism of you, your music isn't black enough.
Look, I don't know how to sing black and I don't know how to sing white either.
There was 2 kinds of slaves. There was the house Negro and the field Negro. The house Negro, they lived in the house with master. And if you came to the house Negro and said, let's run away, let's escape, that house Negro would look at you and say, man, you crazy. On that same plantation, there was the field Negro. The field Negro, those were the masses. The field Negro was beaten from morning till night. He lived in a shack, in a hut. He wore cast-off clothes, and he hated his master.
There have been times when I know I was going through a lot of emotional stress. Crack is cheap. I make too much money to ever smoke crack. Let's get that straight, okay?
Whitney would need all the help she could get, going into rehab not once, but 3 times. Still, it wasn't enough.